Football. We're live from the MCG. This is the round 7 match between Carlton and Geelong. The bottom 4 is certainly not a place anyone wants to be, even if it is still early in the season. Here's an opportunity to right a wrong. And out they come, led by their skipper. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Good to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Cats. They're coming into this very confident that at their best they can challenge anyone. They're at their best today. They should be comfortably 2 good.
Thanks for that, Harf. Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together. The rucks staring each other down. De Koning wins the first hit out. Hewitt, who can run onto this and pump it forward? Wiedering, thumped away. De Koning needs to be quick. Couldn't burst through. He's set upon.
It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
De Koning with a deft tap. Smith, some indirect ball movement here. They've given it back.
Is anyone home?
Duncan takes an excellent grab. Searching kick. Quality delivery by foot. His field kicking is normally first rate. Smith has found some space. He might have thought about the corridor. Dempsey. What's he got on offer? That's good vision. Neal collects the half volley.
Attracted a crowd. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Stewart drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Can he hit a target? Cottrell got a fist in. Kolajasny. He doesn't waste many. Cripps got to the full. Well-weighted kick. Guthrie wins it back. Great mark. Normally delivers. Cripps clears the area. Williams only knows one way. He's been busy so far. Walsh had his name written all over it. Bombs it in. Curnow is the man on the spot. And he's marked.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Blues have opened their account. Pitnet, the winner there. Hewitt on the same page as his ruck. O'Connor wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Kolajasny doesn't often waste it. He's hit up the lead by hand. De Koning, what can he do with it? Lace out. Great footy.
They should be on the board with a goal.
He can draw them level if he's accurate. Oh, into the woodwork it goes. And the margin is 5.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
The Blues will breathe a sigh of relief that that turnover didn't cost them.
Haynes to bring it in. He had one job and he made a meal of it.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
He should be able to give them the lead, but that is not a good kick. He's missed.
The equivalent of dropping a dolly of a catch in cricket. No good.
Newman with the footy. Oh no, what's he doing?
A straight kick here and they'll be in front.
Neil, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Cats in front now. Pitnet slaps it out. Mullen sharks it. Smith running in support. Duncan gets the kick away. Young spoils. Kemp, he's besieged. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Pitnet gets his hand to it. Cripps, bad error there. Bones, right place, right time, goal.
That's a bit of a freebie. We can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Cats having a good patch. The big men fly. Hewitt, he's drawn a crowd. De Koning gets there first. Scrounges a kick. Dempsey, that one was always his. Cameron demanded the footy and got it.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
The ball's been living at one end. Silvani works hard to present. A chance to clear now. De Koning reads the ball so well. Careful with the kick. Close. He's taken a beauty. Can he impose himself on the match? Cripps tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Henry, it's there.
Too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
The Cats by 16. De Koning wins it down. Smith, it's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Aaron hand pass, and they've turned it over. No one can mark. Not on my watch, he says. De Koning, this deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
That passage of play deserved a goal, but not to be.
Newman to bring it back in. Hewitt with a chance to run. The Blues looking shaky early. It's a dreadful mistake. Can he finish it off? Just needs an accurate kick now. Cripps may have just saved a goal. Spearing pass. Cottrell, high risk, low reward there. The Blues are out of trouble. They've got time to put the kettle on. Newman wins the contest hands down. What's he got on offer? He's made a bright start. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Away he goes. The Blues have denied them the corridor. Guthrie, he's been accosted. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Rucks go at it. Cripps, a bit of a panicked handball. It's a tough game. We will do it all again. Pitnet wins it down. They've got good chemistry, those two. Chera, Holmes affects the turnover. The Blues are really under the pump here. Poor footy there. Unable to complete the mark. Humphries mops that one up. They are hunting the ball carrier. Bowes runs onto it. That's a bit of a waste. Kemp on a lead. Clever kick. They've turned it over. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Humphries, dangerous to leave on his own. Holmes presents in space. Ignoring the corridor for now. Neal working hard and presenting well. The Cats having a great patch. A good kick here and they'll be in business. This ought to end in a goal. That's skillful. Akers kicks off the pass. And they're away. Newman all on his own. Cripps read it well and claims the mark. Kicks to centre wing. Stewart cuts them off yet again. Kicks laterally. Humphries pushes into space and receives the footy. The Cats are bringing great energy. The runner will be out in a minute. That's a well-placed kick. Walsh can keep it moving. Honours the lead. Goes long. Henry doing what he does best. Kolajasny somehow released the ball. Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. De Koning punches it out of the ruck. Mullen, Duncan. Can they find a late goal? McGovern, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Searching kick. Neal, read that well. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Haynes, you have to be tough to play this game. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Kemp wins it. Cripps dealt with the pressure. He's under close attention. Can they get something going? The kick's astray and out of bounds. Rucks go at it. Walsh. They'll need to limit his influence. How's the finish? He hasn't hit it well. In fact, he's hit the behind post. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
There's obviously not a great deal on the highlights reel, but the tackling from both sides has really stood out. Everyone out there understands the importance of exerting great pressure. The more you do that, the more chance there is that your opposition will crack. Keeping it up for 4 quarters is the key.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
No slow starts, no second guess. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back yourself in every contest. Come on!
De Koning with a deft tap. Mullen tries to bulldoze his way through. Smith, he's wrapped up. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They're tackling with venom today. De Koning with a deft tap. Smith stripped of it. Kemp, Chera. This is promising. What's he got on offer? Takes a bounce. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
Normally delivers. They've opened them up here. The Cats looking ominous. Neal, they've worked it well.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
It's a deep kick. Young got a fist in. Hollins met solidly. He didn't want it to spill out there. The two big men do battle. Comes free in the tackle. Pitnet has been set a task. He ran into a brick wall. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. Kolajasny heads them off at the pass. Crosses the paint. Neal has found some space. Approaching the 50. Can he hit a target? Leaves it behind. Bowes. The Blues on the ball now. He's generally a good kick. Stewart read that one right off the boot. Doesn't often waste it. Mullen had it and lost it. Neal, when one tackle just won't do. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. De Koning showing his skills. Smith, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? Pitnet, useful hand pass. There goes the kick inside the 50. Guthrie continues to be a thorn in their side. His field kicking is normally first rate. Stewart got to the right position and hung on. Bowes bangs it long. McGovern saves the day. What can they generate? Neal wins it back. Great mark. Tries a safe ball. Henry marks. That's hard to stop.
To finish off the good work.
Touch and go. It's go.
The Cats are building on their impressive first quarter. They've got their tails right up.
The Cats with a steadying goal. De Koning with a deft tap. Mullen, which way will it bounce? Duncan swoops on it. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Cameron is like a magnet in that forward line.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Easy goal, surely. He hasn't missed it, has he? Oh, he scraped it in.
A classic case of a forward finishing off the good work upfield.
The Blues will be hearing alarm bells right about now.
Pitnet wins the hit out. Mullen is there in the clinches. Duncan,
He'll drive them inside 50 yet again.
Henry has been a real live wire.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Cats by 29.
Pitnet palms it down. Walsh. Lemmy had his name written all over it. Chera in the right spot. That's a strong mark.
The Blues are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
They could do with this. They could really do with this. It's home.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. The big men fly. Hewitt, Chera, big tackle laid. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. De Koning palms it down. Holmes, Bowes. He's got support. Pitnet. They've given it back. Mullen popped up out of nowhere. Something has to give soon.
The Blues are hanging in there, but they probably need the next goal, really.
Walsh, Hewitt. Who's at home? That's an impressive mark. They've picked their way through. De Koning uses the body well. He will surely make this count.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
For two in a row, it's good. And the momentum is starting to turn.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The Blues haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. The big men fly. Farms it out. Centre square. Loose ball. Duncan. Bowes. He's been busy so far. Henry fumbles it. Can he find a teammate? It's eluded him. Akers attracted a crowd. And we will do it all again. De Koning has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. De Koning, the winner there. Holmes, Duncan, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it. Walsh, read it best. Cripps, not his finest moment. What's he got on offer? Careful with the kick. Dempsey has found some space. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. That's well played. Looking to extend this margin. Henry gets to the front spot and can line them up. Picking their way through. Cameron, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
Not a good kick. In fact, it might be out on the full. No, it's squeaked in for a behind.
He found some space that failed to make the most of it. He's not happy.
Newman with the footy. Cripps working hard and being rewarded. And they're away. It must be his birthday. Shaves the grass with that one.
Not the required 15 metres. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
De Koning with the tap. Got to get rid of it. That's a dreadful hand pass. Dempsey gets in the way, runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
They switched off for a bit, but as if sensing some danger, they've switched back on and managed to construct a goal that might just have headed off some creeping insecurities.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart.
De Koning punches it out of the ruck. Mullen, who can run onto this and pump it forward? Neal, Duncan,
Wants to take the game on. He's good in these situations. It's going close. He's found the woodwork.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
The Blues are struggling to transition the footy.
Walsh works hard to present. Searching kick. Dempsey takes an excellent grab. They're well drilled. Quality delivery by foot.
The Cats are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
Critical contest coming up.
It was always likely to fall short. Good kick. Silvani, great body work. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Walsh, all on his own. Williams, it's a hot footy. He's besieged. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Holmes, going for territory. Punched away. Neal swoops. The Blues under great pressure. Wiedering. Dempsey with a clumsy tackle has conceded a free kick. Akers with a chance to run. Probing ball. Cottrell on a lead. They'll bide their time. The Blues are out of trouble. Chips to half-back. Not sure what the idea was there. What's he got on offer? He's leading all covers for disposals. Henry, they've worked it well.
He'll have 4 if he slots this.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
The Blues are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Cats can sense a soft kill here. De Koning with a deft tap. Mullen, you asked for it, you got it. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Good ruck work. He'll feel that one. Duncan. Half-time is upon us, and this one is threatening to be a blowout.
What's happening down there, Gary?
The Blues are still in this somehow. It really should be out of their reach when you look at the stats sheet, but it's not. They need to start winning the ball out of the centre and getting it into their forwards quickly. Some scoreboard pressure could make a very different game of it.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Walsh. Stewart claims a terrific contested mark at centre half back. Normally delivers. Haynes doing what he does best. Cottrell tries a safe ball. The kick is precise. Kemp, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Struck it well, no problems there.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Blues need to follow that goal up. Pitnet with the tap. Walsh. Akers. I've liked his game today. De Koning picks it off. That's poor kicking. He's generally a good kick. Smith. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Cats are showing why they were well back to win this match.
The two big men do battle. Just shoveled it out. That's a bit of a waste.
He's drawn a crowd.
They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. De Koning gets his hand to it. Holmes.
The Blues are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Pitnet with a deft tap. Cripps, bad error there. De Koning, Smith with time, heads towards goal and does not let them down.
The Blues have to do something. It's getting out of hand.
The Cats have got it on their terms.
De Koning,
the winner there.
Mullen, Smith. What's he got on offer? Stengel takes the mark and can extend the margin.
The Cats are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
Heads for home, not the best strike, and it's hit the post.
You certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
Newman tasked with the kick in. Williams makes position. That's skillful. They're moving the footy well here. Can he impose himself on the match? No wonder coaches go grey. Clever kick. O'Connor has found some space.
Kicking at his first.
From 35, this must be a goal. It is.
No doubt it's hard to stop a team when their ball movement's as good as this. But the most troubling thing is it's been allowed to be good.
The Cats are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? De Koning smashes it out of there. Smith, they've put themselves under pressure. Doesn't often waste it. Cripps read it well and claims the mark. Drives it deep. Shearer, strong grab. Can he finish it off?
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
They've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today, but not on that occasion. That was much better footy.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Kemp gets his hand to it. Walsh, Cripps, taken to ground. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. De Koning got his palm to it. Holmes, who's at home? Silvani fumbles. Could be costly. Kicks laterally. That's a strong mark. The ump calls play on. Delivers a long ball. Kemp outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. They're a big chance here. Stewart thwarts them again. And they're away. Kolajasny has found some space. What's he got on offer? He doesn't waste many. He's hit up the lead. Picking their way through. Newman couldn't complete the mark. Solid tackle. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. De Koning with a deft tap. Cripps, errant hand pass, and they've turned it over. Neal, a quick getaway wasn't possible. Who's got the wheels? Stengel was committed to the contest. Dempsey. The umpire will have it. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Good ruck work. Mullen leading from the front. De Koning. In the back is the call.
He's currently the #1 ranked player on the ground, and now he's got a chance to hit the scoreboard.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
The Blues aren't playing their best, but that margin could have been even bigger.
Newman can keep it moving. Searching kick. Stewart wins it back. Great mark.
He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Well played. Slick hands. Williams. Can he finish it off?
That's a rare decision that will draw no arguments.
Honours the lead. Golden opportunity here.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great footy, but gee, they're not out of this.
The scoreboard suddenly looks more manageable. The two big men do battle. Hewitt, Walsh, crunching tackle.
It's not a fair fight.
No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Good ruck work. Holmes is a clearance beast.
He'll drive them inside 50 yet again.
Can't take it. He just dropped it. Cameron, hand pass cut off, and they're out of trouble. Williams uses the body well. Can he hit a target? Stewart cuts it off. Looking to extend this margin. Good disciplined defence. Neal, Newman intercepts. Squeezes the kick. Dangerous spot for a loose ball.
Pushing and paid.
Spearing pass. Hewitt! He's outmarked two of them. What's he got on offer? His field kicking is normally first rate. Newman is hard to beat one-on-one. What a game he's having. Hewitt wins the contest hands down. Cottrell, dangerous to leave on his own.
That's a well-placed kick.
The Blues moving the ball well. They need a mark. Williams is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Is this going to be three in a row? It is, and they might be on the way back.
The Cats must respond. They've copped up 3 in a row.
You sense the momentum has shifted. De Koning has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Bowes can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Walsh in the right spot. De Koning. Defence 101 there. Kolajasny. Chera gets to it first. I think he called for that. Goes long. That's not a good kick. Hoping for a big contested grab. De Koning spoils. Fogarty. They've got them on the overlap. Quality delivery by foot. Lemmy drops into the hole and marks.
Straightforward, you would think.
No problems there.
He found himself in space and made the most of it with a clinical finish.
The Cats wouldn't want to think they've got this one. The big men fly. Mullen, centre square, loose ball. They might be caught out on the turnover. They could be vulnerable here. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Wiedering, time and again, he gets to the right place. Doherty, that's good work rate. It's been that kind of day for them. Takes the short option. Neal presents in space. Into the middle with the kick. Cameron. Probing ball. Stengel has slipped out the back. Trouble now.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
He kicks the goal.
They were just starting to become concerned, and the danger is far from past, of course. But that will make them feel better.
The Cats really needed that one to halt the charge. It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Smith, they've given it back. Cops some unwanted attention.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
De Koning with a deft tap. Hewitt, terrific tackle. Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best.
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Blues have been outworked so far. They'll look to their leaders to drive a step up in intensity. It's not always about the obvious things. It's also the knock-on that releases a teammate, the extra effort to effect a smother, the gut running to lay a shepherd. When you're in that mindset, you give yourselves a great chance.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
No slow starts, no second guess. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back yourself at every contest. Come on!
The big men fly. Mullen. Smith has been magnificent. Under pressure. He'll feel that one. Wiedering. They desperately need a goal. Silvani. Great body work. Chera. Curnow has a vice-like grip.
The Blues are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
Marks inside 50 and work their way in goal when you go back and convert the goal.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. De Koning palms it down. Mullen, so influential today. Duncan gathers in the centre square. Henry had his name written all over it.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
That wasn't a difficult shot, but he got it all wrong. He'd be looking for a chance to make amends.
Newman tasked with the kick in. Oh no, what's he doing?
This would make it very difficult indeed.
Kicking for his first. That probably should have at least scored. That's skillful. Lemmy! He's taken a beauty. Clever kick. Henry takes an excellent grab. They're well drilled. Lace out. Great footy. They're looking good. McGovern doing what he does best. Throw in deep in the pocket.
The Cats haven't nailed the door shut yet. They'd love the next goal.
De Koning has rucked tirelessly. Holmes read it better than anyone. Mullen, he hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. The Blues might be about to start something. Good work rate. I've liked his game today. Fogarty works hard to present. What's he got on offer? Out wide with the kick, and that's a letdown. Doesn't often waste it. Duncan, all on his own. Just has to hit a target. O'Connor, this is a big opportunity. Approaching the 50. Picking their way through. Cameron appreciates that delivery.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Touch and go. It's go!
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Cats have got away. Punch clear. Smith, he'll work all day. The Blues on the ball now. Bad error there. He's put the foot down. Smith can make it much harder for them here. And that's what he's done.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
The Cats go on their merry way. De Koning has probably got the points at this stage. You asked for it, you got it. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
He's been industrious. Gee, they're playing well. The Blues are chasing tail. Cameron has found some space. They're irrepressible at the moment. Kemp fumbles it. Holmes, he's set upon. Mullen, he's been dynamic today. He deserves a goal. Alas, the post has other ideas.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Newman to bring it back in. The kick is precise. Careful ball movement. Fogarty makes position. That's a strong mark. The ump calls play on. He's been run down from behind. Duncan chops it off. Humphreys just had to get it out. In no man's land. Which way will it bounce? Feeling the heat. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. De Koning, the winner there. Mullen has been irrepressible. Holmes, Duncan. Neal uses the body well. What's he got on offer? The Cats can smell blood. Cameron has marked in front of goal.
The Cats are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
It's a deep kick. Oh, there's one for the back page. Can they get something going? Hewitt can keep it moving. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. He's normally better than that. Approaching the 50. Sets a task for the forwards. McGovern with a big fist. Cameron comes free in the tackle. The Blues have been out of sorts. The kick was centimetre perfect. Tries a safe ball. Williams has got loose. Can he find a teammate? O'Connor picks it off. That's poor kicking. Gives it everything. No one's home and this will come back. They need a spark. Hollands outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Not a lot of positives today. Wiedering thought his way through it. Haynes marks on centre wing. Probing ball. O'Connor will bail his team out again. He's generally a good kick. Neal navigated the traffic. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Williams. Walsh working hard and being rewarded. Pokes it into the pocket. Stewart with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. Punched that like he meant it. And we'll have a throw in.
The Cats have been so impressive today. This will give them huge belief.
Kemp got his palm to it. Hewitt, Akers. It's a tough game. Aaron hand pass, and they've turned it over. Penetrating ball.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Newman absorbs the pressure. Dempsey read that one right off the boot. What's he got on offer? They can smell victory. Close. Dangerous to leave on his own. Ignoring the corridor for now. Kemp intercepts on centre wing. Good-looking kick. Newman plucks another contested mark. The defence has fallen down. Smith tries to spike it out of the danger zone. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Neal with a deft tap. Smith. They've put themselves under pressure. He's blazed away. It's a goal!
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Blues need to back that up and generate some momentum. Neal wins the hit out. Got the handball away. Walsh, Chera in the right spot. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. They'll bide their time. O'Connor pushes into space and receives the footy. Good kick. Quality delivery by foot. Dempsey on centre wing. They might be caught out on the turnover. Haynes gets there first. Chera working hard and presenting well. That's commitment to the cause. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
It's a hot footy today.
Going for territory. It's come unstuck. Well-weighted kick. Curnow. That one was always his. Cripps. Lemmy continues to rule the skies.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Lemmy, he can hurt them again, and he does.
The Cats aren't going to end up with the percentage boost they might have imagined at three-quarter time.
The Blues have fought it out. That's a good sign. Neal has had his measure today. Guthrie, it's not a fair fight. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Kemp wins it. Cripps, big tackle laid. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Neal has got on top. Smith. Who's got the wheels? Close. Farms it out. Bowes. Heads in towards goal. And the kick is true. Great play.
I don't want to put the moz on them, but they've got this one unless something very bizarre happens.
The Cats have steadied after they were challenged. The Cats consolidate their place at the top of the ladder, and you sense they could get even better. What did you make of that match, Harv?
The Cats were just that bit better for most of the match and always looked more likely to get the points. They made some bad errors today, though, so they'll focus on trying to be cleaner with the ball next week. Another team might have punished them more.
OK then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Harf.
On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, thanks for your company. We'll catch you again soon.